This is your girl Luck, and if you're not keeping it real, you're not keeping it a buck. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Only Way Out presents Keeping It a Buck with Luck. You already know I am your girl Lucky, and today I'm sitting with the dude with all the racks. Well, at least he better have all the racks with this name. Count Up Dinero. What's up, my guy?
Yes. Count Up Dinero, the building. You know what it is.
Sheesh, where you come up with that name?
Listen.
You counting that cash? What's going on?
Count Up Dinero. They know the name. They know the game. Like, we ain't got to say much. You ain't got to say much. They know, listen, Count Up Dinero. Listen, that name is for a reason.
What's the reason? I need to know.
Listen, I am the bag. We ain't got to say much.
Oh, you are the bag.
I am the bag, you heard?
Well, we're going to have to talk after this. I might need a piece of the bag. So you're from born and raised in New York State, correct?
Yeah, that's a fact.
All right, so where?
I'm dragging Albany, New York. I'm putting on for Albany, New York.
Putting on for the 518?
That's a fact. Somebody got to kick the door.
Somebody
got to do it.
You're right about that. So being from New York, besides Jay-Z, because we got to take him off the table, who would you say is one of the most influential rappers for the hip-hop culture besides Jay?
Right now? Or
ever, in your mind?
I mean, right now, for my generation, I say Lil Baby.
Now from New York.
Lil Durk. Oh, from New York. From New York. My generation right now, I would say A Boogie.
Okay.
A Boogie. That's a fact. And that's one of my favorite artists too.
Really?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And why would you say A Boogie?
To be honest, because he make a lot of music that people can relate to, and he keep it 100 in all his songs. Like he just let it out. When he makes songs, he let it out. A lot of people make music and be just trying to say stuff that's hot right now and talk about what's hot right now and stuff like that. Like he basically just talk about his feelings, what he feeling. Like he don't care if it's right, what he's saying, if it's wrong. Like he'll say some stuff that you would be like, oh wow, like he a fucked up ass person. Like, you know what I mean? Like damn, like he a dog, like he crazy, but he don't care.
How do you feel like your style do you feel like your style is somewhat similar to his? Like not rapping wise, but I mean like in how you deliver things.
Yeah, because I don't really drill rap too much and nothing like that.
Okay.
I got a couple songs, I drill rap, because when I make music, I talk about what's real. When I make my music, I talk about what's real. I don't cap in my rap, you know what I'm saying? So
no cap in your rap?
A lot of the time when I do talk about stuff, I'm talking about the lifestyle, females, women, what I've been through with women, money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really talking about all this, tough Tony stuff.
So it's like more relatable.
Yeah.
Because a lot of this stuff, like, is not relatable to everyone. Like, everybody goes through relationship issues.
Exactly.
Everybody has money situations, regardless if you're rich or you're poor. But everybody's not shooting people.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Nowadays, everybody getting money.
In some way, or fashion.
Yeah. And then it's like, you see, sometime on the internet, little funny memes and stuff like that. Even the people who's not the most, don't look all that good, got their little situations and stuff like that, relationships and problems. So everybody go through relationship problems, like you said.
Yeah, everybody does. How do you feel about social media and relationships?
To be honest, I don't really jack, like, I don't really go off, I can't really, don't get me wrong, sometimes I see stuff and be like, oh, I felt that, but I can never compare my relationship to social media.
Okay, so, like, are you cool with, like, say, your girl on social media and she got, like, in a bikini or some junk, like, and,
I mean,
dudes is under
to be honest, a bikini, that's regular, that's
okay,
that's beach attire, you know what I mean, that's regular, so a bikini, that's cool, but it depends on, like, what she doing in the picture. Like, Like, is she trying to flow herself to a way to where she's trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, she could be posing a certain kind of way. You know what I mean? That might bother me, something like that.
Okay.
But not just having the bikini on, nah.
It's just more regular.
Yeah.
How you feel about guys under the comments?
Guys, that's regular. That's expected behavior. If nobody comment on your girl picture, that means she ain't fired.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
And what about you? You comment on females' pictures?
Nah, I don't do that. I don't even like females' pictures on Facebook. I don't comment on the females' pictures on Facebook. None of that.
All right. Is that like out of respect or like even if you didn't have a relationship?
Respect. Nah, if I ain't have a relationship, like I like photos and stuff like that, yeah, but in a relationship, nah, I don't comment, I don't like that. I don't do none of that. Yeah.
That's good. That's a lot of people, a lot of y'all dudes need to take note because relationships be having issues off of social media, dead serious. So speaking of social media, on your IG bio, it says, same race, different lanes, I'm not better, I'm different.
Yeah, respectfully.
So I want you to explain to me how you are different than other artists.
Alright, listen, let me try that. I ain't never been asked that. So all I can say is my story different. That's how I'm different. My story different. Like, I'm young, I'm 25. I'm 25 years old, and for the people who do know me and that's gonna hear my music or listen to my music, like, they know I'm not capping. Like, I'm just different as far as, like, I've did a lot of different things at a young age. Like, I grew up fast. Like, I did a lot of things to this day that I could say in the most humblest way that people ain't do yet. You feel me? I'm 25. And there's still more to come.
Ask, like, what?
And there's still more to come. I'm just saying, as far as, like, I don't want to say too much, but, like, just stuff like, you feel me? Like, I'm 15 years old. I was 15. I bought my first car. I was 15 years old.
Oh, wow.
You know like, yeah, I bought my first car. I was 15 years old. Like, I was doing the things I like to do already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't how I was, like, in the position I'm in now, but looking back to what, like, 15-year-olds do and looking now what 15-year-olds do, like, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't doing what 15-year-olds do.
Do you think you grew up too fast? Like, doing
maybe,
stuff
but
like
I
that?
was forced to, though. I was forced to.
Okay.
In a way. Not in a bad way, though, but in a way I was kind of forced to.
What forced you to grow up faster than maybe you might have had to?
I would say, yeah, because what I grew up around, obviously my environment, but, like my mom, too, like my mom, you know, like she was incarcerated.
Oh, wow.
A few different times, so my mom was incarcerated, like, it was just me and my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just me and my brothers and all that, so...
How did that affect you?
We was just holding it down, just the bros, like literally, like it got to a point, like it was a point in time where I was living with my grandmoms. Shout out to my grandmoms too. Shout out to my lady. Shout out to my Nana Wanda.
Hi, Nana.
Baby. So yeah, though, it was a point in time I was living with my grandmoms and all of that, but then you know she ended up like moving and you know. She's older. She wanted, you know, she wanted space and stuff like that. You know, we young, we wild, we just doing
driving her crazy.
Yeah,
she done raised her kids.
So yeah, you know, my grandma ended up like, you know, moving out and going, you know, getting her own space at a point in time. So it was just me and my brothers like living alone, just us, and we paying bills and I'm talking, we young, 17.
So you had to figure it
18,
out.
Yeah,
figure out how to get money and make it happen.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
How not having your mom like there, like in and out, basically. How do you think that's affected your relationships with women? Or do you think it has?
It made my relationship with women actually it didn't really affect it in no way, and if it did affect it in any way, it affected it in a good way. Because my mom, even though she maybe been incarcerated, my mom was always in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom always made her presence known, regardless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom always made sure to call me. My mom always made sure to send me letters all the time. Like, back-to-back letters all the time. Like, I always speak to my mom. And my mom raised me well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she raised me well as far as, like, you know, maybe I grew up, you know, how menace and all of that. But at the end of the day, like, now, like, I realize, like, I'm respectful, like I'm a good person, you feel me? I got a good heart, like I'm genuine, you feel me? Like my mom raised me well, so yeah, like my mom always told me.
So regardless of the circumstance, you feel like your mom was there, she was still able to influence you
that's a fact.
In a good way. Fact. So that's good.
Even to this very day. Very day. She keep it 100 all the way.
That's how it's supposed to be. So speaking of keeping it 100, we're gonna get into your first song. That's regular.
Yeah, that's a
like
fact.
That's called regular. So we talked about it. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I'm going to let you know how I feel about the song. I believe this has a video. Right?
Yes,
Regular has a video. So I'm going to look at the visuals, see what's up. Who, do you remember who shot this video?
Yes, the video was shot by Ace. Okay. Everybody know Ace locally. If you from the 5, shout out to Ace for shooting that vid for me, respectfully, bro.
All right, so let's get into it. This is regular.
dumb, nigga? Are you fucking dumb? Y'all niggas must be dumb. Like, me and my niggas run the fucking city, nigga. I'm back, nigga. Y'all niggas is bugging, like, shit me. We back and we fucking better. I'm feeling like Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? We the fucking money team. We the winning team, nigga. Y'all niggas know what's going on, man. We do the things we like to do. Then we do what we want. Y'all do what y'all can. Shit me.
I swear I'm a regular, I am so different. And if I show myself I hate it, baby, you know that them P's is hitting. Got a back on my sailor, baby, I gotta get up and go get it. It's money, you know that I get it, I'ma keep getting it long as they print it. I'm far from a regular, baby, it ain't hard to see that I'm different. And if I show myself I hate it, baby, you know that them P's is hitting. Got a back on my sailor, baby, I gotta get up and go get it. It's money, you know that I get it, I'ma keep getting it long as they print it. Why niggas hating on me? We got the same 24 hours, get up and secure it. The money, I get it. Been bullets and dollar, the bitch got a lot of endurance. I'm shooting my shot, yeah, I hit it, no trap money till I post singers, yeah. I was posting money, now I make so much, so I gotta move milli, yeah. These bitches be on me, I can't get them off me. I think it's because of the money, and how I secure the bag often. Yeah, I must admit, I know that I'm lit, and I can spend 10 on a bitch. But fuck am I proving? I love me some jewelry, might spend that 10 on my wrist. The way I be moving, cash out, I'm like cooler. My linky bitch clap her Uber. Been back on the roads, I had to get told. I ran up a bag in the Uber. Pay the head, but I'm giving them 20s. Spend on 50s, I'm talking them blue boys. My girl left me, she said I was too much. For that bitch, you could buy me a new one. Whoa, baby, I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. My fragrance be Louis Vuitton. It was cold like I put you in Montclair. Or even in off-white, I be wearing that shirt on an off night. Don't have too much off nights, I be on like a chef for this sauce, right? They say that I get it, I swear I'm so gifted. Look, sweating and made me like 50. I'm fucking your bitches, she kicking me worse. I'm always issue like a glizzy. 16, I was killing them Westies. Now you can't even pick up with testes. We was up in those spots, we was making it hot. My niggas was breaking them Reggies. Whoa, baby, I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. My fragrance be Louis Vuitton. It was cold like I put you in Montclair. Or even in off-white, I be wearing that shirt on an off night. Don't have too much off nights, I be on like a chef for this sauce, right? Cause baby, I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. Oh, I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. Yeah, I'm dripping the sauce, yeah. Yeah, I could put you in Montclair. I swear I'm a regular. I'm far from a regular, baby, don't try to treat me like a regular. Yeah, I'm a regular, yeah. Let's go.
Okay, that was regular. Your name was Flacco in that Flacco Dinero in that song.
The title for that song was Flacco Dinero regular, cause that was my first song and video. Like I was saying, like that was my first song and video I ever dropped.
Yeah, cause you had waves in there. You ain't even
I
had
had a
to
haircut.
braid.
Yeah, this 9 months right here. I just started growing my hair. I used to have long hair. That's what. Hey, that's the old Flacco. Everybody know Flacco with long hair. You heard?
All right. I say like for the song for me, it was all right. It was all right. But I like the energy. I did like the energy that you had in the song. I would say like I definitely give you credit because your sound is different. Mm-hmm. And I wouldn't confuse you with anybody else up here. Yeah. Like, because a lot of people, and I think a lot of people from New York now, like we were talking about earlier, are drilling. Yeah. So it's like,
I seen a post. I don't know how true it is, but I seen a post like they were saying like drill rap is about to be out, like it's about to be over with. Like,
and I could see that happening eventually, like because everything goes through phases, right? Yeah. Music goes through phases. Yeah. So something comes in, then it dies off, and then something else picks up. Like I think the thing of a artist, what makes an artist a great artist to me is when you can make timeless music. Yeah. So I feel like your music, like your sound, I'll say, because I can't judge your whole catalog of music, but I would say your sound might fall more into closer to a timeless because it's like you're talking about stuff that's not really gonna. You're talking about money. You're talking about females. Like that stuff is not gonna. That's not gonna change. Yeah. So that's how I look at it. So speaking of your sound, if you had to describe your sound in 2 to 3 words, how would you describe it?
2 to 3 words. Oh man, that's kind of tricky just to like ask. Uh, 2 to 3 words. I would say.
You could make it longer.
I could say one word. I could say one word. Jiggy.
Jiggy.
Jiggy. You heard? Yeah. I'm very jiggy. You heard?
Swag. All right.
Swag.
And I was gonna ask you, why'd you name the song Regular?
Regular. Cause I was saying I'm not regular in the song. To be honest, that as well. Like I was saying a lot of that in the song, but yeah, just for me dropping my first song, like I just wanted them to know like that's how I'm coming. Like ain't nothing about to be regular. Like I'm coming different than everybody. That's it. Like I just wanted to stamp that. Like so when you search me up, that's what it is for the first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So how long have you been rapping?
I say like a year, some change.
That's it?
Yeah, like when I made my first song, like I decided because I was incarcerated, so before that, like I ain't never dropped no music or nothing like that. You know what I mean? That was my first song. I came home, recorded it. I said I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna do music now. That's what I want to do.
What made you make that decision? Like, cause
I ain't gonna
most
lie.
people be like, "Oh, I've been rapping since I was like."
Yeah, I ain't even going. I mean, I'm not even gonna say in front. Like one of my sandbox bros, like his name YS, and said, "Free my boy." Like he used to rap all the time. I used to chill with him all the time, but I ain't never rapped. Like he used to always want to rap all day. At his crib, he had the laptop, he had the mic and all that. So I used to just be at his crib, you feel me, chilling, smoking, watching him rap all day. And then finally he like, yo, bro, we gotta make a song together. Like, let's make a song together. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's do that. So I made a song with him and everything. We recorded it, and we put it on YouTube.
Okay.
We put it on YouTube and stuff like that. So that was about the only thing, but I ain't never take it serious after that and keep making songs with him and nothing like that. You know what I mean? So it came to a point in time where I'm like, when I was locked up, it was like I was just thinking, I'm buying people music and stuff, locked up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hearing about the guys, my bros, like the big bros and stuff, like what they doing with the music stuff. It just started making me like think like, yo, I'm tired of listening to other people's music. And then when I'm thinking when I come home, I want to do something different anyways. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm going to make music, but I'm going to take it serious.
Time to switch up.
Yeah, but then what really added like the oomph to it to really make me want to do it is that I had went to Shock. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had went to Shock. So when I went to Shock, I ended up becoming a cadence caller. You know what I mean? That's the person.
Yeah, that's the person.
Yeah, when you marching or when you on the runs and stuff like that.
Now I'm trying to picture.
Yeah, but like when you marching and like on the runs and stuff, I'm the person who's saying like the call outs and stuff like that. Everybody gotta copy what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
Something like that. And it became to the point that like the drill instructors wanted me making cadences. Like
really?
They started wanting me to make them. Like they like, yeah, like they wanted me to write them and make new cadences for the whole platoon, you know, stuff like that. And it was to the point that you had some of them drill instructor that was like cool. So you used to be able to actually take some real songs, you know what I mean? Like, and remix them as long as it went in step with the march or the, you know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
I started used to like making cadences and stuff like that, like writing my own cadences. And then people used to be asking me like, yo, you rap? Yo, you should rap. And then I used to have people telling me too, like, yo, you look like a rapper. You got the tats on your neck, bro. Like, you got the image for it, bro. Like, you still. So then that's what really made me think, like, yo, I'm swaggy, you feel me? Like, I'm different as it is like that. Like, I always told me I'm swaggy, you feel me? Like, I know I look good, I'm handsome and stuff. So I'm like, why not make music? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I might just be noticed. You know what I mean? I might get noticed. You know
so because like this is new to you.
Yeah.
In a sense, like you're still a baby in the game.
Yeah.
We all have to work on perfecting our craft. Like even myself. Like each time I sit down, I try to be better.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what do you think that you can do, or what things do you do to perfect your craft?
What I do to perfect my craft, to be honest, one thing is I only dropped 2 songs since I've been home. I only dropped 2 songs since I've been home, to be honest, because why? I've been perfecting my craft.
Got you. Okay.
I only dropped 2 songs, but I got over 30.
All right.
So
how long you been home?
Like a year and some change.
Okay.
Almost 2 years soon. But yeah, like I've been making a lot of songs. I go to the studio a lot, like, and just record.
And what's your recording process? Like, do you write or do you punch in?
It's crazy.
Do you freestyle?
Every song I made, besides regular, I wrote that in shock.
Okay.
I wrote that in shock, yeah.
So that's your real first song besides the one you did.
Yeah,
for
besides
YouTube.
that, everything after that, like the one song that I dropped after that and everything that I got unreleased, I never wrote none of that stuff. Like, I ain't never write nothing. I don't write nothing when I go to the studio. Sometimes I go to the studio, I don't even got the beat. Like, the bros will tell you, anybody could vouch for that come with me to the studio. Anybody. I go to the studio, sometimes I don't even got the beat. Like, I come in there, find a beat, and I just punch in and punch out. Like, I think about I listen to the beat for a little while, you feel me? And sometimes just have him record and just be saying stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Thinking of stuff, just saying stuff. And have him keep it but mute it. Okay. And I figure out how I want to start the song with the first line. And then after I do the first line, I just feed off that, and then I'll punch in and punch out. I'll be like, I keep that. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't like that. But I just keep adding on like that and just make a song like that. Cause I feel like when I do that, it's more organic. It come more natural. Okay. Like, if I write the song, it's not as natural. You could tell that it's being read. You could tell that I'm reading it or something like that. You know what I mean? So
speaking of your unreleased music, you gave me, what is it called? It's called To You? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, well, actually, to be honest, like, some matter songs I made, I ain't even named some of them. Like, I just make them.
Is that what we're going to call it? We're going to call it To You?
I mean, that's what the engineer named it. You know how engineers get some time. Like, you know, you make a song, like, you got to rush out the studio real quick. He got to send it to you. When he send it to you, he send it to you.
Whatever he's trying to
name
call
already.
It. So, well, we're gonna call it To You until it has another name. Yeah. So we're going to kick to your next track. This is an unreleased track.
I bet it. I be wishing, can I say the words like what it is? I be feeling it, so I be feeling it sometimes, so I be wanting to say,
you can rap.
Yeah, like, cause if he coming from here, so.
That's a fact, kind of like, you already know you gotta stay out the way, nigga, keep doing your thing. Fuck niggas, like, nigga, I'm up top shit. I be home soon, nigga.
Nah, gangsta, bro, you be on real soon, nigga. We just gonna keep extending this buddy, we winning and spinning.
Majic.
Nowadays I get the money, I'm stacking this birdie, I stay out of the way. You wouldn't believe it, a nigga went broke and ran up them racks in a day. I do not understand why niggas say we all got the same time in the day. Niggas be watching their face, they trying to think that's a shot to the face. But I keep my hoodoo with me, I tell them that he's sure for me. We catching, we stretching, I tell them to do it, I know they would do it to me. If still let me know it's slitty, shit was sticky in my city. Let a nigga get one on me, how I always keep it with me. I'm not just anybody, so I gotta watch my back, cause I'm not just anybody. I'ma just wake up and fill up the tank and hop on the roads, yeah, I gotta go. She got me texting and driving my baby, she said that she miss me, she doing the most. I ain't gon' lie, we fuck when we wildin', freestylin', I swear we doing the most. I wanna fuck on the beach, fuck on the balcony, I wanna fuck on the boat. Baby, you know I'm a freak, so not to hurt you, you said that you wanna get choked. We always changing the sheets, if you know how it go. Sometimes you drama so crazy, but girl, I still love the shit out of you. And you be holding my Glock in your product bag, girl, I'm so proud of you. And we still giving these bags in the deli, you know what them dollars do. I got my family, you got my back, you know can I count on you? Nowadays I get the money, I'm stacking this birdie, I stay out of the way. You wouldn't believe it, a nigga went broke and ran up them racks in a day. I do not understand why niggas say we all got the same time in the day. Niggas be watching big face, they trying anything, that's a shot to the face. But I keep my hoodoo with me, I tell them that he's sure for me. We catching, we stretching, I tell them to do it, I know they would do it to me. If it's still let me know it's slitty, shit was sticky in my city. Let a nigga get one on me, how I always keep it with me.
That was To You. That was an unreleased track. I'm gonna be honest. From the first one to this, that was a major jump to me. Yeah, like that was I was feeling it. I was really feeling that. So in the song, you talk about, you said, like, to me it's about like a relationship, or some of it is like a relationship or a female or
so
something.
What I'm more so, what I'm into and what she into. It's more like, it's kind of like the song is really about what type of time I'm on now,
Okay.
You know, because like you said, from the first song to now, it was a big jump.
It
Song
really
I kind of
was.
made that like recently, not too recently, but recently enough to say it's over a year, almost like over from the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like I'm talking about more so what I'm into now, like what time I'm on now, and what
All
I'm
right.
into.
So with that being said, what did you say? You said you be holding my Glock in your Prada bag. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
So I know that like this stuff like this happens. I want to know like where dude be like, yo, hold my strap, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm not gonna ask you if somebody ever held your strap or anything like that. But I want to know like what's the big idea like with guys being like, yo, hold my strap. What is that? Is that a loyalty thing? Like what is that?
Nah, it ain't even like a loyal. It ain't even more so like, it's not even something like that's a wave or nothing like that. You know
It's
what I'm
definitely
saying?
not a
It's
wave.
not like no wave.
'Cause I feel like a
I mean,
dude gonna
it
get
ain't
you
even like
end up.
it ain't even like no loyalty thing. It's just more so like for the men who really in the streets who really active. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just more so of like, damn, like I appreciate that. Like if for you to do that, because we both at the end of the day, I'm taking a risk, you taking a risk, whatever the case may be. But it's like for you to do that, it's like, damn, like I appreciate that. Like it's just a different kind of hit for a man who really.
Okay, so let me give you a hypothetical, right?
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you out in the world, shorty holding your strap for you, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all get police.
Let me say
pull
something
you
though, because I
over.
see where you're going. Let me say something though.
Mm-hmm.
If you are out with your shorty though and something happened with the strap and she has it though, whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call it, as a man though, you're not gonna let your girl take that charge though. No,
That's the question.
No. But just like I said, you might have to get in the club. You might have to, you know what I'm saying? You might be somewhere where you don't want to just, have it right here or have it right there. You might be in a restaurant. You might just for her holding it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some people who can't go nowhere without it. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you go out to eat. You go to the movies. You go to the corner store. Like, you walk to your car.
Okay.
So it's like, it's just certain places. That's all.
All right.
But,
so, what is the craziest thing a female has ever done for you?
Done for me?
Yeah.
I
ain't trying to get you in trouble. Get a past situation or something, but I mean, we all got past lives.
All right, let me tell you something crazy. All right, let me tell you one crazy story real quick. Let me get all right, so look. All right, I got in a high-speed chase one time, right?
Okay.
I got in a high-speed chase one time.
You out in these streets, wow.
All right, so I got in a high-speed chase one time, man. At this time, yeah, I wasn't supposed to be driving or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I had stuff on me I was supposed to have on me, I guess. Like so,
okay.
I'm driving and like literally like on the highway, like mid highway, doing like 100 plus, and shorty switched seats with me while we driving. Literally like while we driving, got in front of me. And I laid the seat all the way back. She got in front of me. And I got to slide up and move over. Like while driving though, doing 100. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's just one of the craziest things. I don't like.
Yeah, she was wilding.
Yeah.
So when y'all got pulled over,
we didn't get pulled over.
Y'all got away?
Yeah. Respectfully.
Oh my gosh.
Digging, taking no check.
Oh my god.
Digging.
All right, so your last song that we have is called Change.
Yeah. Nah, it's called Going Insane.
See?
Going Insane.
You and your engineer gonna have to have a conversation.
Yeah. Going Insane. Oh yeah. That's what it's called when people look it up. That's what he called the song when he sent it to me. Yeah.
You and him gonna have to have some kind of convo.
Yeah.
So that so what is it called? Going Insane.
When you search it up on YouTube, it's called Going Insane.
Okay, so the file that you sent me is different
from
Change.
Yeah.
Okay.
The file. That's my apologies. That's
It's all right. It's all right. So Going Insane. This is your last song.
Look at my eyes, you can see all my pain. Hold on so much and I might go insane. I keep my feelings contained, going through shit I can't really explain. But I cannot really complain. All of this money a nigga obtain. I lost my brothers, it just ain't the same. Thinking so much, I be catching migraines. Yeah, why they think I'm a celebrity? They fall in love with my melodies. How can I stand all the jealousy? Yeah, what would you do, girl, if I push up on it? What would you do if I push up on it? What would you say if I said that I want ya? Yeah, baby, I could be a sponsor. Whoa, when you hungry, we at Benihana. I turn into the pussy monster. Fuck you and my Fendi monster. Beat it up, leave a pinata. After I give you this work, just promise me you won't get in your feelings. Caution, I might make you squirt. I heard it before, I'm just too much to deal with. Penetrate you off this perk. You say that it hurt, but you love how it feel, yeah. And you leave me your keys when you go to work. I be stashing money in the ceilings. We vibing, we be building. Bonnie and Clyde, we plotting and scheming how we gonna run up a million. Is you gonna ride? Fuck it, cold with it, cause you know I'm in the field with it. Somebody gon' die, cause I took low and Dusky, yeah, I'm on the drill mission. Look at my eyes, you can see all my pain. Hold on so much and I might go insane. I keep my feelings contained, going through shit I can't really explain. But I cannot really complain. All of this money a nigga obtain. I lost my brothers, it just ain't the same. Thinking so much, I be catching migraines. Look at my eyes, you can see all my pain. Hold on so much and I might go insane. I keep my feelings contained, going through shit I can't really explain. But I cannot really complain. All of this money a nigga obtain. I lost my brothers, it just ain't the same. Thinking so much, I be catching migraines. Hold on, wait, baby, I cannot be late. I ain't got time for no links or no drinks. I ain't got time for no dates. I really get the money like for real. The teller let me at the bank. And we used to plot on that truck when we seen it. We swear we was robbing the brinks. Now we having our way hard. They say we fell off. Bro at the foot of they thing. And all of my dogs, we both for the cause. Big packs of them blues and pinks. And Brody booted off for pink. I ain't gon' lie, I don't fuck with the pinks. Last nigga he hit to the plane. Cause niggas they ran and left him to stink. And I cannot run on my brothers. We go out together. That's just how it ends. And we'll go back for back. Me and my niggas got money to spend. And I pop a lot of tags. Might pop me a nigga. That's just how it get. Cause niggas be wildin' now. That's why they gon' put some respect on my shit.
So that was going insane. Going insane. So I was feeling that too. And you said, look in my eyes, you can see all this pain. I want to know, what is the most painful thing that you have experienced in life so far?
And that's like, I can't even really say there's most painful. Like, for me, been through a lot for me, like a lot for me, like, and some of the stuff is like too fast.
You said lost my brothers. Did you say plural?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like lost physically,
yeah.
Or to the system?
Nah, physically.
You lost more than one brother?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's a fact.
Wow. And
yeah.
like may I ask like what happened?
To the situations? To gun violence.
Wow. How old were your brothers? Two different situations.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And how old were they?
One of my brothers is 20, and one of my brothers is my age.
Was 25 at the time.
Yeah.
Wow. So I do have a little inside information. For your one of your brothers, I believe the person was just sentenced or took a plea deal.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
He was sentenced.
He was sentenced, and he got like what? He get 25, 23 to life, something like that.
He got like 23 to life. Yeah, 23 to life.
Wow. And how has it been for you to like move on in life? Because somebody going to jail, like, all right, you're going to jail, but you're still not getting your siblings back. Like, how has it been for you, the healing process, or how can you heal? Because you said in here, you said something like you keep your feelings contained. Like, how can you heal?
It's like, I say that because I don't really show too much emotion. You feel me? I ain't have too many breakdowns in front of people, nothing like that. Like, everybody see me, I'm always smiling. I'm always the one that got everybody else smiling. You feel me? Who's sad and stuff like that. For me, I'm the hype man of the family. So. Okay.
Do you think your music is a release for you?
Yeah.
Because you do need to release that.
Yeah, I love the studio. That's why I make those songs and talk about that, because that's the best time. Instead of talking about it with people all the time, I'd rather just say it in the studio. Because when I talk about it with people, it make me more emotional. Like in the studio, I feel emotional, but I won't get emotional when I'm making a song.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I talk about it with people, it make me emotional.
Okay.
I don't really like it now.
We don't want you to get too emotional. So I do want to thank you for keeping it a buck with me today. Shout out your social media where people can find your music. You got any projects? You gonna work on a project?
Yeah, I'm about to drop another video in like 2 weeks. It should be like 2 weeks. I should be dropping another video. I'm about to drop another video. I'm gonna drop like 3 more videos and then I'm dropping an EP.
Okay.
I just want to do visuals so everybody can see.
So you can get your face out there.
Yeah, they can see what's going on. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll be looking forward to the EP.
Yes.
Make sure you keep in tune. Tell the people where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram at Count Up Dinero. And you can find me on Snapchat too. Count Up Dinero 010. And Facebook, we ain't announcing that.
And what about your music? What about your music videos? Because you said you
my
wanted
music videos.
So YouTube.
If you want to hear regular, you just search up Flacco Dinero, FLACKO Dinero, DINERO. Other than that, though, everything dropping from after that is Count Up Dinero. You can go listen to Gone Insane under Count Up Dinero on YouTube. Both of those songs are on YouTube. That's the only platform right now. But I'm about to put it on more platforms, though. Stay tuned.
All right. So y'all already know what it is. Make sure y'all follow us on Only Way Out Podcast on Instagram. And make sure y'all like and subscribe. But until next time, if you're not keeping it a buck, you're not keeping it real. And we out of here.